I'm the Big LG Doc Gallows, and you're watching the Wrestling Junkies. Boom.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Wrestling Junkies podcast, episode 497. I'm Mr. Cincinnati. As always, I'm joined by the podcast dad, who looks to be back in his default setup. Choops, how we doing, bud?
Yeah, I'm back. I got a little glare, but still getting the setup right. Podcast mom came through in the clutch with an old work laptop, and I am here.
We stand the podcast mom. Thank you, Heather, for helping out your husband, because yeah, she a real one. That's all that needs to be said.
Yeah. And Lord knows I need it.
It's true. Oh yeah, true words have never been spoken. Anyway, welcome back, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. We've got a fucking great show tonight, man. I gotta say, this is it's the end of the week. It's still WrestleMania week. The Indies have been popping off the last couple of days, and we're gonna get into all of it. But first, make sure to follow us on X and TikTok at Junkies Pod. Like us on Facebook, follow us on Instagram over at Wrestling Junkies Pod. But please do us a huge favor and subscribe to our YouTube channel. We are on the road to 700 subscribers, and we need your help to get there. Podcast Dad, we're at 604. Tell everybody what they got to do.
Yes, we are at, would you say 674? That is amazing.
604.
I'm just trying to speak this into existence. Come on, folks. Get us to 674 by the end of Mania. Come on. No, it's WrestleMania season. Let's have some fun. I'm sorry, I'm trying not to cough as I go, but I just did. So we're live, pal. But come have some fun with us. That's what we're trying to do here. This screen is so wide.
While you're at it, show some love to our friends at the Main Event Wrestling Network at mainevent_net on all social media platforms. Again, big week for WrestleMania content. Brand new episode of OTM is live. We have 2 main event mixers coming up this weekend ahead of nights 1 and 2 of WrestleMania. So again, head over to the socials, check out those times, and come hang out with us. You can catch the podcast dad on Tino's live stream tonight. He's going to be joining for a little bit of TNA Impact.
Subject to change, pal. They called in the big guns. I will be on Tino's time. You sound feeling a little bit better?
I can tell. Yeah.
Hope that pork shoulder or whatever the fuck you said we're getting is ready, because I'm going to eat all of it.
Yeah, no, we got the pork shoulder. The fact checkers bringing some sides as well as some friends, and it's gonna be a really good time. So it's what's that?
The friend?
That is what I'm hearing.
Oh,
yeah, I know.
News. I wish we could play the drop. We are still trying to see if both the podcast parents can come as well. Fingers crossed.
If it helps anymore at all, after WrestleMania, Mr. Ramsey is going to be breaking out the piano in the basement, and going to be playing some tunes and hanging out. So you should try to do what you can to come hang out.
I think it's more about getting childcare. It's not a want; it's a resource.
Wouldn't know anything about it. Episode 500 coming up next Wednesday, 7 p.m. We've been celebrating with some friends. We put out another heartfelt message today from our friend, the good doctor, Landon Hale, who had an incredible night out in Las Vegas. Match 1 of 3 is in the books. You can catch him tomorrow at Action Wrestling. We gambled away the graphics budget. He will be working a scramble, and then also has a match with Arya Davari coming up this weekend. Podcast Dad, I know we got plenty to talk about on the Indies here, but we have to talk a little AEW here, because we had our friend Jordan from Body Slam on the show last night, and he was adamant that Darby Allin would win the AEW World Championship last night on Dynamite.
Yeah.
And I think that the Nostradamus title no longer belongs to you.
Yeah, that's interesting. I'll say that. Interesting booking, interesting match. I think interesting. I don't know. How do you feel before I give you my full thoughts?
Sure. So I mean, you kind of saw it in how they built this entire show from the beginning. MJF, and this is one of the things, you point this out a lot when we have these discussions about MJF and Hangman Page, and how for whatever reason MJF, for as confident as he can be, there are times when there are lapses in judgment or lapses in that critical thinking that we know Maxwell Jacob Friedman to have in spades. This would be one of those times. So you're saying, and just from a canonical standpoint, you are saying that you were in the building when Darby Allin defeated Andrade to win the opportunity in AEW World Championship, and that was announced days ago that you won that match was going to be taking place, and yet you didn't know it was going to happen. It's a rare miss as far as, you know, and I'm saying just from the story standpoint, how they built this throughout the entire evening. You know, I did an article about this for the scrap that came out today, if you guys want to check that out. But this, I mean, everything about it was set up, and I did not realize that Dynamite was in Seattle last night until the show had actually kicked off. So that's another one of those. All right, that makes a lot of sense that they would wait to do it then, because hometown crowd. Big win. The match itself, I think, is what is getting everybody talking, and you know,
everybody's attention.
Yeah, it did, because you know we have never seen MJF truly squashed like that before. I don't even think Wardlow has squashed MJF in that manner before. Like it's just not been seen at any point in time over the last 7 years. I don't think. Not quite like this.
Brody did it, but there was a distraction, right? So
yeah.
You can use that as a cop out for Brody, but yeah, no, Brody King, by the way. But yeah, no, it's interesting decision. We'll leave it at that, because I'm not sure. Look, everyone knows I'm not like the biggest Darby Allin fan in the world. I'm not. This song is bugging the fuck out. Does that help?
I guess.
I don't know what's going on with the glare.
Do you have the blinds on? Is it the light, or?
Look, folks, you are live and in color. We're setting up as we go. Perfect.
And now he's
fantastic.
Okay.
I'm not frozen. No,
you were for half a second there.
I wasn't. I was. My face was paused. I was never.
Watch this shit back and tell me that you weren't frozen.
I wasn't frozen. I'm just very bright. Sorry, folks, but
no bright.
Everyone knows I'm not like the biggest Darby Allin fan in the world. I get his appeal. It's just not there for me. So, like, this is fine, I guess. I texted you. I felt like a little bit of like Mick Foley, circa '99, a little bit.
Yeah.
Where, man, he's so much, and we should probably just give him the title kind of thing. And he's probably not going to have it very long. Let's be honest.
That's okay.
But it's not a great world when I have to agree with Dave Meltzer.
What do you say?
When I think, because even Meltzer didn't really like it, and dude loves AEW, right? So he was saying, like, as a world champion, you should probably be the top 3, 4, 5, 6 in your company, right? Would you put Darby in the top 3, 4, 5, 6?
Probably not. At least not with this current roster. Are we putting injuries aside and just kind of the roster as it stands?
Yeah. Look at the roster.
No,
not
in the top 5.
Definitely not in the top 5. Is he in the top 10?
Top 15 for me.
Yeah, but that's the thing is we're debating this, right? Like, you have so many others that could be world champion. Like, it's not to say MJF's not going to be the world champion again, but
no,
like, it's almost, and I don't want to say it because I get heat for it, and I know I will. Kind of feels like Jey Uso a little bit. Like, he's popular.
Sure.
Kind of, had the mid-card thing, was in the tag team with Sting for a while, got over. But I don't know, it just doesn't really feel like a world champion. I don't know. Maybe he'll prove me wrong. I hope he does, because he's worked his ass off. He's climbed Everest. He got hit by a bus. Like, he's done everything he needs to do. It just kind of feels like hey, thank you for all your work. Here's a world title run, and we're probably never going to see another one.
And the thing is, even if that were to be the case, his resume will always say AEW World Champion. And winning this title makes him a Triple Crown champion. There are not very many of those in company history now. And I say that just considering tag team TNT and world title. I'm sure that you could say the same thing with Mox and what do you hold? International Championship and Continental?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, so if you really want to kind of put all of those in one separate category as far as mid-card titles, International, Continental, TNT, winning one of those, a tag team title and a world title, I mean, even if you were to hang it up tomorrow and just went on to do production stuff for the rest of his life for AEW just because he has that film background and a brilliant mind for storytelling, that's still a hell of a career right there. But yeah, I mean, regardless of whether this is thank you for being a great fucking soldier over the last 7 years or not, Darby Allin is still our world champion. I was very surprised at how they did it. I was expecting a much longer match. If they were already getting the overrun, I'm thinking we're probably going to get until 10:20, 10:25. So to have seen it happen in such a manner like that, it was surprising. But on the other hand, it should make sense because MJF is protesting this, saying that he's not ready. He went over or almost 40 minutes with Kenny Omega in a 5-star classic Sunday night that, he's going to be worse for the wear. This is, from a canon standpoint, Darby took advantage of that.
Yeah, no, I mean, that's all true. That's all true. It'll be interesting to see how they spin this. Did they do this just to pop a number because it's Mania week? Did they do this because they truly believe Darby, as one of the 4 pillars deserves that title? Like, because the other two are definitely, in my opinion, never getting that title. One of them, I don't even know where he is.
Yeah, Jack and Sammy, the other two we usually put in that conversation, or at least were at the beginning. Jack, Sammy, MJF, and Darby, right?
Yeah, those were the 4 pillars.
Yeah, no.
So
I'm not seeing it with either of them right now.
No,
that's not to say that something couldn't change where Sammy Guevara returns to AEW television and has this incredible story. There's nothing that's not. I mean, shit happens. It does.
No.
But as we sit here right now, I'm not penciling either of them in for a world title reign anytime soon.
No.
Darby Allin, absolutely.
Okay, it's got people talking. It's a little bit divisive.
Yeah,
we're talking about it, so it's okay.
Yeah, and like you said, it's WrestleMania week. They want some of those headlines for themselves.
And they should,
especially when indie wrestling and WWE are dominating everything right now, and they want to be part of the conversation. It's a smart PR move.
Yeah, no doubt, it's a smart PR move. Like, people are going to talk about this, and they're going to be excited about it because he is a homegrown talent. He's only the 4th homegrown AEW World Champion.
I did not know that.
Mm-hmm. Can you name the other 3? Great trivia.
Hangman, Kenny.
Mm-hmm.
Hangman, Kenny, Darby, and MJF.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Those are the 4. And look, he's on that list. So, look, good for him. Like I said, he has done crazy amounts of shit. And he's reached his dream, and I'm sitting in a chair. Like, I can't sit here and hate on the guy. I'm just it's not everything's for me, not everything's for you, and it's all good.
It's one of those things, especially when the second that we saw that video of him planting the flag, you had to know that this was going to come eventually.
Mm-hmm.
This is, what he did, because when you think about, because you referenced Mick Foley in 1999. What did Mick do approximately 6 months before that?
You got me.
Got tossed off the cell. Yeah, probably just as grueling and dangerous as Darby Allin climbing Mount Everest and planting that flag.
Mm-hmm.
They both won the loyalty of their respective employers, and they were rewarded for that eventually. And we talk about Mick Foley as one of the all-time greats. And again, this is the first title reign. I don't think that this will be a long title reign, but I am excited to see what they do with the brief time that he has it, because it's just going to be fucking high octane, I think.
Oh, it's going to be some craziness. I would hope. It was a nice touch that Sting was there, right?
Yeah.
I like that.
The second I saw him, I was like, oh, this is happening.
Oh, yeah. No, it was, yes, pretty much, right? Like the second Sting was there, I was like, all right, let's, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But, oh, man, I was wrong again.
About what, bud?
I'm going to stop doubting. I mean, I say I'm going to stop doubting, but I'm not. A man like Doris.
Yeah.
My bad.
Yeah.
My bad.
Yeah.
My bad.
Dude, this show from start to finish was a fucking banger. If you've not watched Progress Chapter 193 yet, do yourselves a favor. Go over to Hooked on Wrestling or Triller TV Plus, whichever one you got. Check this shit out, dude. I mean, let me get up our results.
I only missed 2 of the matches. To be fair,
it's okay.
That's how good I am.
That's okay.
I got more right than you did.
Yeah, that'll happen.
I'm mad at tied actually. Neither was it Emerson Jane.
No, I did not. No, I had Mercedes, I think. No. Yeah. I was also blown away by Renee Michelle. I'd never seen her work before, but I am like, and I texted the fact checker. Yeah, she's somebody like immediately when I saw her making her entrance, I immediately thought, man, what could she do with Bianca or Jade or Rhea?
She was in WWE, wasn't she? That's Rockstar Spud's wife.
Was she? No, well, she was there for like the 24/7 title segment. Yeah. Like that was about it, but I don't remember seeing her in NXT or anything.
Yeah. No, she's talented.
Yeah,
she's talented.
And then Shotzi, like dude.
Oh yeah,
fucking Shotzi.
She's gonna have a weekend. She's gonna have a weekend.
No,
like she's gonna have the big that's gonna be the indie star that we talk about over the weekend.
I think it's gonna be a bold prediction, but I'm gonna throw it out there. Fact checker, if you're hearing this, clip this. I think we see Shotzi back in the Rumble next year.
Okay.
If she keeps up the pace that she's got right now, and if she wants to go back to WWE, she's doing exactly what Cardona did.
Yep. And McIntyre. We always forget about McIntyre too. Like she's doing exactly what those two did.
Yeah.
Simon Miller defeated Danny Jones.
Yeah, he channeled his inner Goldberg spear and jackhammer 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, didn't see that part, but yeah, that was like didn't see him ending like that.
No.
But that was good. Leo Rush defeated Ethan Allen. I believe I had that.
You did. You did have that. Very, very surprised, but a hell of a win. And this, I mean, and I put out the tweet. I mean, it's not out of the realm of possibility that Leo Rush may find himself as world champion by the end of the year, the way he's rolling.
I mean, he's had a match against a man like Doris, so.
Yeah.
The standard bearer, Riho, defeated Vixen. Good match.
God, that was a fucking great match. Man, I would love a best of 7 series with them. Just give it.
They know what they're doing.
Shotzi prediction noted. Thank you.
Subculture. I believe I had that as well.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You did. Fun. We called it tag team opener, and that was the way to do it.
Yep. Defeated Kuro and LJ Cleary. Paul Walter Hauser. That son of a bitch. That son of a bitch.
He's gonna get his.
I love this gimmick.
I know. Yeah.
I love this gimmick. I love his gear. I love his gimmick. I love everything about it. I really do.
It's an Emmy winner for you.
And then man like Doris beat Michael Oku. I was wrong.
With the assistance of -1. Brody Lee having a moment there where he almost got half crap by Michael Oku. Thank you for not doing that. And he hugged it out with Amira. So, I'm
Mm-hmm. You say since I say a little bit of a cheat, but it's fine.
All around a fucking phenomenal show.
That's progress. What do you expect?
I know. I just wanted to say another fucking phenomenal show.
I thought you were going to say Funaki.
What?
I thought you were about to say Funaki.
No. But I did also check out New Texas Pro Wrestling Sin City show that they did today. Daniel Ryan going to a time limit draw with Brian Keefe for the New Texas Pro Wrestling Championship. Run that shit back, please. Let's fucking go. I need to see that again. Gabby Forza showing out today as well. Coming up short, but that's okay. I hope to see more of her in New Texas. But Dude, I'm telling you, it's been a great. I mean, GCW shows last night were fucking awesome. Action is tomorrow. I mean, again, there's just if you're in Vegas, just go check shit out. I'm getting serious FOMO, dude.
Yeah, Paul Walter Hauser has a date with Manders. Good luck.
Yeah, I'd be swiping left on that myself, but
good luck. All right, we've done.
He's
AEW.
younger than us, but looks like he could be our fathers.
Yeah, well, how old is he?
I think he's only maybe a year or two older than you, but he's younger than me.
Well, yeah, I guess you say younger than you say older than us. Relax. I'm young. You're not.
Are you?
You're not.
I
don't
heard
feel
you
young.
off of a couch.
It hurts. Let's talk about it. WrestleMania, it's here.
Yep.
We got another celebrity.
Maybe two.
Jey Uso beat Cam. I don't know who Cam is.
Cameron, yeah.
I don't know who that is.
He's a rapper.
Okay.
Oh, he's older than both of us.
Oh, see, shut up.
Yeah.
He's on Paul Walter Hauser or Manders?
We'll see what he says. But
Manders is younger.
Let's talk about Jey Uso and Cody Rhodes definitely probably having a little too much Wheatley on that tour bus and saying, okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're both gonna just go jump people and vandalize shit.
Yeah, it's fine. I would have liked the Cody Rhodes thing if it wasn't.
We were talking about Manders. Just for the record, their fact checker. Fairly certain yeah.
I like the Cody thing. I just wish it wasn't what it was. You know what I mean? Like in a different matchup, I think this would be a lot of fun. But not for the main. But not, and none of it was the Randy Orton feud.
Yeah.
Like, damn it.
Hello, Mr. Ramsey. Hope you're starting to kick some ass at trivia here. I'll be joining you anytime now. We have to talk about this podcast, Dad. In the almost month and a half since Randy Orton won the Elimination Chamber, there has not been a single second of legacy footage shown on WWE TV in the build up to this feud.
Oh, there's not. It's not like, it's not like he had history with Cody's dad. It's not like they didn't have a bull rope match. It's not like they already had a match at WrestleMania once. Like, just nothing. What?
Why is he here, Ike? Yeah.
Like, I don't.
That was for the fact checker, but yeah.
Doesn't make any sense. Doesn't make any. I don't. The build for this is just weird.
Yeah. In the second that Randy won, I think we were all just like, fucking finally, okay, let's go. And then it was announced that the title match was going to be Friday. I was like, okay, we're finally getting this. And like, I did not think that WWE had the capacity to fuck this up the way that they did. And
here we are.
TKO done Def Rebeled it.
Yeah. TKO'd.
Nah, this is a Def Rebeling.
It's not great, whatever it is. I hope the match is good. At the very least, I hope the match is good. If it's like John Cena last year levels of bad, like Cena Cody, dude, the internet is going to melt.
But the difference is that is a John Cena who has learned the style that he needs to work in order to not put movie productions out of business because he gets hurt. This is not that situation here. It's certainly not with Cody. And Randy is in the best shape of his career and has been since he came back from this back injury. I don't think that this is going to be the bad match. I think that it's going to come down to, we know the shenanigans are coming. It's the act 3 that I'm worried about.
Yeah, I don't know. Like I've watched a lot of Randy matches as of late. And they're pretty slow. So.
But that's always been his style, but that doesn't necessarily mean that it's a bad match per se. And I think it also depends on who the dance partner is. This is with Cody here. I'm just not concerned about the quality at that point. I think, like I said, it's just we know McAfee's going to get involved.
Was he in the car with Roman?
What's that?
Was he in the car with Roman? Have you seen that?
No.
So Roman cut a promo in the car, and there's speculation that Randy was in the car. We're getting some kind of like TKO group kind of thing. We might.
I mean, what was once old is new again. I mean, I guess it's time for a new corporation.
Evolution is a mystery. It's not time for a new corporation. We don't need another authority storyline. I'm done with those. We don't need any more.
You forget who's chief content officer, right?
Yes. All right, 5 minutes left. Let's run through the card. I want like quick hitters. Who are we picking? Yeah. The Vision take on Usos and LA Knight. You got
Vision first hour on ESPN2. People that know I Show Speed want to see him win. I think that he gets the pin over LA Knight, which is bullshit. Next.
Wow. Yeah, because whatever rapper Jey Uso beat up today will probably get involved.
Yep, and Tom Brady.
Ugh. Jacob Fatu and Drew McIntyre.
Jacob Fatu, adios and vaya con Dios. Drew McIntyre, do you hear the rumblings that he may be turning face?
That's fine. I could do that.
Yeah.
I'm good with that. I like Drew as a face.
Yeah.
He carried the COVID era.
Yeah. And having had the programs with Punk and what he's been doing with Cody and Jacob Fatu, I mean, I think people are ready to kind of see something different from him. I don't think that he needs to get rid of the edge. I don't even think that he needs to get rid of the use of social media, but, just flip it.
Yeah. Don't bring back the sword, though. Don't do that.
No. Don't bring that entrance back at all.
No, we don't need the sword.
Oh, sure, but we don't need no.
The sword can stay. Stephanie Vaquer and Liv Morgan.
Let's go, Liv. I still think SummerSlam is the triple threat with Raquel and Roxanne.
Okay. AJ Lee and Becky Lynch.
Becky Lynch looks like a chump if she loses this match. Give me Becky Lynch.
I'm gonna go AJ. I don't know why. I really don't. I'm gonna go AJ just to be different, I guess.
Okay.
The 4-way tag title match: Irresistible Forces take on Charlotte Flair, Alexa Bliss, Bayley, Lyra, and the Bella Twins. I think we all know how this one's fucking ending.
Yeah, sounds like Nikki and Brie are going to be ready to go here.
Great. Then you know what they should do on SmackDown? Make Io and Asuka happen.
Yeah.
That's what they should. How are you leaving Io off a WrestleMania card? Come on.
I know.
Come on.
I know. I understand the logic in that. I do. I mean, because you at least if you know the Bellas can't go, you want to have a fatal 4-way. You still got to be able to have a team ready to go there. Yeah, I understand it. I don't like it, but I get it.
Gross. Seth Rollins and Gunther.
I mean, it's setting up SummerSlam. Yeah,
I think we see Braun Breaker.
Yeah. And there's nothing wrong with that because this is, this Seth and Braun finally doing this split. This can kind of help us get back to where we thought Braun should be in that quasi main event scene. Because if you do this program right, the blow off can be Hell in a Cell.
Yep.
And that's a match that Braun could use a show up performance in a match like that this year.
Cody Rhodes, Randy Orton.
Even before Pat McAfee, I was still saying Randy. It's time for number 15. I mean, Randy Orton has been spinning his fucking wheel since 2022, and he spent half of that time on the fucking shelf. Yep. Give me Randy Orton. It's time to see him as world champion again.
Yep. Before McAfee, I would have said Randy Orton. Now, with McAfee, definitely saying Randy Orton. All right. The big one. Do they mess it up? Brock Lesnar, Obafemi.
They can't afford to. No. No. You saw what I saw on Monday in Obafemi, who really did not do a whole lot in terms of speaking throughout his entire WWE run thus far. And his first major promo segment was involving the greatest manager of all time. And he looked like he belonged. He was poised, confident, and just the delivery, nothing, no wavering whatsoever. They know what to do here. They know what to do here. I'm going to remain optimistic that they don't fuck this up. Give me Obafemi.
Okay. I'm going to go Obafemi because I'm pretty sure my daughter could book this match. So, Obafemi. The six-way for the Intercontinental Championship, Penta, Javon, Dragon Lee, JD McDonough, Rusev, and Rey effing Mysterio.
My head says Penta. Sorry, go ahead.
My head says Penta as well. My heart says Rusev.
My heart says Javon Evans.
See, Penta's the betting favorite.
No surprise whatsoever.
Javon's second, though.
For good reason.
Jade Cargill and Rhea Ripley. I'm not sure about this one.
So, kind of grappled with this because, I mean, you know, I think we'd put in our predictions league that, you know, officially our pick is Rhea.
Mm-hmm.
However, it's a travesty to leave Io off of the WrestleMania card in any capacity. I have this just very eerie feeling that she turns on Rhea.
Sure.
Because it is, you know, she's getting her ass beat by Jade and crew through no fault of her own, just for sticking up for her friend. She may decide, you know what, and you get the fucking WrestleMania opportunity and not me? Fuck you. And set up that program once again. If Rhea walks away with this title, she's going to need some more programs. Io is one of those easy plug and play ones. And Rhea has never beaten Io. You can correct that in a story with them right now if you book them at SummerSlam.
I don't hate the logic. I really don't. I'll go Rhea just because I think it's a safe pick, and I think WWE's going to do that. So, because I think there's a few picks on here that aren't safe that WWE's going to go with, but I'll go Rhea.
Okay.
Sami Zayn and Trick Williams. I mean, another one. Do they mess this up?
I'm here for the double turn, man.
Yes, exactly.
That's what I'm here for. It's Sammy is doing and not before we see an Io Asuka. Sure, okay, that's fair. I can understand that. If they don't get if it doesn't happen tomorrow, I hope that they book it for Backlash. We'll say that.
So you say the double turn for Sammy and Trick. Do you see the double turn happening and Sammy retaining to like solidify the heel turn? Because like you think of other double turns in history, it's usually the heel coming out on top to establish like, oh, I'm the bad guy, you know?
Yeah, but Sammy's also that squirrely little bastard that you want to see kind of sneaking off with his tail between his legs, because this brings up somebody else who's not on the card here. Let's say that, you know, things kind of get out of hand in that match. Mello, you know, let's say Trick walks away with the title, that Mello comes out and, you know, prevents Sammy from trying to do something post-match and send him scurrying.
Maybe. I'll go Sammy.
Okay.
I think if we get the double turn, I think they want the heel on top to just kind of establish that and get the heat on the heel. Yeah. And like Trick will have the bigger moment on a smaller card, if that makes sense.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah.
The Demon Finn Balor and Dominic Mysterio. This one's easy. Yeah.
It is. Yeah. This is another thing they can't afford to fuck up. Because,
no.
This is first Demon appearance in what, 4 years, for almost 5 years at this point. It's been a very long. Wait, maybe 3. I think they may have said.
When did he face Roman? Remember that match?
Oh, 2022 maybe.
Yeah, I remember that match where the rope broke.
Yeah, that's a lot. And then did the
God,
you know, yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
that was terrible.
Hell of a time.
That was terrible. Oh man, no, they can't mess this up. Finn Balor's got to win. Yeah. They already ruined the Demon surprise.
Yeah, that was a mistake. This should be for the AAA Mega Championship, if you ask me. It's another thing. That's another missed opportunity, I think.
I agree. You want to talk about brand synergy? That's something that they easily should have done. Yeah. And then Punk and Roman Reigns. You don't know who's going to win this match.
No.
I'm pretty confident Roman Reigns is winning.
Yeah, I mean,
like more confident than I thought I would be.
Yeah, because it's not necessarily imperative that we need to, have a lengthy CM Punk title reign. His goal when he came back to WWE was to win the world title. He's done that twice now. It's I don't know. I mean, so much of it just comes back to that pipe bomb promo of kind of, is there a longer game here, much like you've kind of referred to as, or reference, excuse me, when it comes to Roman's promo and Randy maybe sitting next to him as he's delivering it and kind of looking at whether there is this larger story that they are, kind of that they're trying to tell, I guess. I mean, it starts by shoehorning Pat McAfee. I don't know. It's a fustercluck right now, and I don't know. It's a tough one. I don't know. I think we said Roman for the prediction league. I'm just going to leave it at that. I don't feel great about it.
I do. I'm one of the more confident picks on the card for me.
I am the story, because the thing is, you're worried about kind of the, how good that match is going to be. You could say the same thing for Cody and Roman too.
Oh no, this is not going to be
both of these main events are exactly that. These are the entertainment side of sports entertainment.
Do you know why Roman Reigns is going to win?
Why is that?
Where is WrestleMania next year?
Saudi.
What is that main event going to be?
Oh, God.
What's it going to be, Eric? You know what it's going to be. What's it going to be?
You promised me something.
What's it going to be?
I hear you. I need you to promise me something.
I'm listening.
If this particular match does not happen next year, I never want to hear about it on the show again.
No.
I'm going to leave it with Undertaker's Sting. I know. I'm just saying they've been talking about it for a fucking decade and a half now. If it doesn't happen next year, I don't fucking care.
Yeah, I don't.
Dwayne's not like
you think he gets involved?
Do I think that, especially when you got Nick Khan doubling down saying that they're happy with ticket prices and how everything is moving, I think that they're desperate enough to do it. Yes.
I do too.
I think that they are desperate enough to do it. Not that this was anything that was originally factored into the plans, but we have been saying since the fucking beginning that this show has been snake bit since they announced that it was going to be in New Orleans and then yanked it away.
Mm-hmm. He did that, didn't he? He's the one that announced it for New Orleans.
He's the one that announced that on SmackDown. Pyro fanfare. It was supposed to be this past fucking weekend.
Yep. Yeah. Jimmy Roman sets up Dwayne and Joe wrestle Saudi. The Authority versus the good guy, the big dog, whatever the fuck we want to call it.
If you watch any of our, kind of go home shows before WrestleMania, we're usually much more excited than this. Look, I still think that the three matches that I wrote about in the scrap, I'm very excited for those three matches, 1,000%.
Yeah,
but the main events when it comes to our world titles, I'm nervous.
Yes, nervous is an understatement. But hey, we've come a long way. I remember the first WrestleMania we previewed over the phone in my basement.
Yeah. We forgot to introduce ourselves when we did our first fucking episode.
And I did predict Roman Reigns would beat Cody Rhodes the first time.
You did.
And I am predicting Cody Rhodes will lose and Roman Reigns will win again. Not the same match, but man, how things just stay the same.
Okay. All right. That's all I got. That's going to do it for us tonight, Podcast Dad. It's good to see you back in the setup here, and hope to see one or both of you this weekend. With now the glare's back. What'd you do?
I don't know. I gotta fix this camera.
Well, it was perfect again until Anyway, good to see you. Hope to see both of you this weekend for our little WrestleMania party. Thank you to everybody that has joined us this week for an incredible week of WrestleMania content. find something to enjoy about the weekend, even if it's not, if it's not WWE, that's okay. I mean, there's a fuck ton of good indies that have phenomenal shows going on this weekend. Check out Action tomorrow. Check out the replay of Progress Chapter 193. Check out the replay of New Texas. St. Louis Anarchy, I believe, is on now on YouTube as well. TNA is on later tonight. Podcast Dad's going to be on the stream with Tino. Find something to enjoy this weekend, because there is a lot of good wrestling out there, and there's something for everybody. So find something that makes you smile. But that's going to do it for us tonight. We will be back next week. Next Wednesday is our 500th episode. Come stop by, hang out. It's going to be an incredible conversation. I mean, probably a lot of WrestleMania Fallout, talking more about Darby Allin and the AEW World Championship. But we want to celebrate with you guys. So much of what we are able to do is because of you. And we want to, again, just pay that back to you guys with an incredible show. So please do us a favor. Come hang out. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. That is going to do it for us tonight. Podcast Dad, fantastic to see you as always, my friend.
It's been good to see you. I'm trying to fix this remote to make it dimmer. But, we'll get there. We'll get there eventually. Love you guys. Yeah. 500 next week. Holy shit.
Yes. And I am trying to click the end stream button, and it's not recognizing it. So
maybe I can.
I fucking Let's
see.
This is
for Mr. Cincinnati, for the Podcast Dad. Enjoy those graps.